Hello friends and welcome back to another video. For today I will be showing you what I have in my desk. So first and foremost, I have my journal and planner area. This is where I usually store the journals that I use on a daily basis or I use often. So first I have my Booknotes Journal. This is where I jot down notes from the books that I've read or that I'm currently reading. This is a notebook that I really treasure a lot because I have learned a lot from the books that I've read, and reviewing the things that has helped me in improving my life it's just something that I'm really grateful for. And then also I have my Morning Pages journal. I love this journal because it's leather and it's very aesthetically pleasing for me. So brain dumping every morning has not yet become a habit, but sometimes when I do brain dump, I usually spend 3 pages writing anything that's in my mind. And then this one is my life journal. This is where I put all the values and all the lessons that I've learned in life so far and the principles that I want to carry with me. So all my life plans are in this journal. And then next I have my bullet journal. I'm so proud of myself for being consistent with bullet journaling since 2021 started, and this has been really helpful in in allowing me to track my habits. And yeah, I'm still about to make my March spread though. Next is my glow up journal. This is where I plan my workouts, yoga sessions, and basically everything that I want to improve on myself. I write them down here to make sure that I can actually see the improvements once I jot them down. And then next is my Starbucks planner that I got as a gift from my in-law. I love this planner because it's classy, it's yellow, it sends a very positive vibe. But the only problem I have with this is that it easily gets dirty even if your hands are clean. So as you can see, there are a lot of dirt already on this planner. So whenever I use it, I try to wipe it just to make sure that it's clean and it's not filled with a lot of dirt. And then this is the book that I'm currently reading. It's called Who Are You Really and What Do You Want by Dr. Shad. I'm almost halfway through this book, and so far I'm enjoying it and I'm learning a lot, especially on my self-talk. It's very helpful. Next is 2 cute notebooks. I use them as a words of wisdom notebook that I read from the internet or from the people that I really look up to in life. I write all the things that has inspired me on that notebook. And then this one, whenever I read my friend's poem, I try to take down notes and write down the lines that has really struck me. And yeah, I just love supporting my friends. And then moving on to my sticky notes. Pastel sticky notes are my thing. I don't always use sticky notes, but I make sure that I have one with me and I have one near me because there are ideas that I badly need to write and there are things that I want to be reminded of, and posting a sticky notes has been really helpful. The clips that you saw earlier are the clips that I use whenever I do bullet journaling. And then moving on to this part, I have my pen holder. This is where I store the pen that I always use when I go out or when I need to easily grab a pen without choosing what color the pen is, so I can just easily grab them in front of me. This is also where I store my highlighters that I use whenever I read a book, and as well as my favorite brand of correction tapes, as well as this book flags that are very essential when you are reading a book and you want to be reminded of that page. Book flags are just your thing, my thing. And then moving on to this part, I have a variety of pens that I use for journaling, annotating, basically anything. And then as you can see, I store here all the brands that I really love and I want to use always. And these 2 magnet bookmarks, I purchased them on my own. This one is a gift from a friend of mine who who visited Korea a few years back. So this bookmark has been with me for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. I just love them so much. That's why I keep them with me. And these are the brands that I use and I consistently buy. This one is from Chosh. I'm not sure of the brand name, but they're like a cheaper version of Muji. They write really well. This one is a flower that I picked during the Folklore album or the release of Taylor Swift's Folklore. Folklore has saved my quarantine self, so I want to be reminded of that always. So I tried to keep this flower with me. And then moving on, I would like to also show you some of the other brands that I love. This one is from Papermate. Their pens are high quality and they write really well. And I also love this recently purchased pen from Avanti. They're gel pens and they really make my penmanship look really, really clean and good. I also love this pen from M&G. Not the most high quality and efficient, but they write pretty well. This one is from Donghae. I'm obsessed with Donghae pens. They're my first ever favorite brand because they have a variety of pens from pastel to neon to ordinary pens. And then I also have my favorite highlighters from Mildliner, Faber-Castell, and this highlighters that my Korean friend gave me when he went home to South Korea. So I try to keep them all in this little container. And then you can see my little collection of my gel pens still from Donghae because I love how their pen writes and they are not pigmented. So regardless of your preference, these pens will really make your penmanship clean. And then please make sure to clean your hands always and sanitize them. So in my case, I put alcohol near me. And then happy place part is this part of my table. I have my headset that I use whenever I have online classes or when I want to listen to music. I can easily grab them. This one is a tissue that I got from a local grocery store in the city. I am so happy of this purchase because it's very thick and it's so smooth and it's only 20 pesos. So it's less than $1 and it's really been helpful because I love using tissue so much. And then why this is my happy place is because whenever I look at in this area, they make me really happy. I don't know, they're just energy booster for me. So I personally created this space. This one is a We Bear Bear sticky notes that I got from a local shopping mall here in my place. It's very cute. It's not that expensive, but it just boosts my mood a lot. This one is a notebook that I got as a pasalubong gift from one of my friends in our debate society. I didn't expect that this was really an expensive notebook, so I tried using it in a good way. So I made it as my commonplace book where I place all the quotes and motivational words and anything that successful people spoke on their commencement speeches or anything that has been mentioned by a successful person. I write them down there. This one is my gratitude journal. I also use this as a daily affirmation journal. I just recently used this year, so it's not that full yet, but this is where I write all the affirmations that gives such a positive vibe to me and the things that I'm grateful for every single day to keep myself grounded and humble. And yeah, as you can see, they're not full yet, but this notebook is making me really happy every day. And then this recently purchased stickers are my current favorite because I've been loving stickers lately, and ever since I saw this on that local shopping mall, I easily grabbed it and took the chance to buy it. And these aren't the typical stickers that we use when we decorate our journal back when we were young. These are like thick glass type stickers I don't know exactly how you call this, but they're so aesthetic and pleasing in the eyes, especially the blue ones. I love them so much. So I tried placing them in my happy place corner just so I can easily grab them and voila, make myself happy. I also have my glue sticks, the glue sticks that I always use whenever I journal. So yeah, I also have my, I don't know how old this eraser is, but yeah, it's still with me till now. I also have in this area my lip tint. I don't put lip tint always, only when we have online class presentation and we have to open our cameras. And then to make sure that my hands are always clean, I always place lotion where in my table or in my bag wherever I go. I have this Jergens lotion that my aunt gave me because she obviously knows how I'm obsessed with lotion and alcohol. So she gave this to me so that I can easily put this on my hand and make my hand clean and smell really good. And here's me putting on some lotion again. And then lastly on this corner are two of the most important things that I really value. These books were gifted to me by my best friend's mom and my aunt. This one is Happy Yourself 365 Means to a Better Life. It's a book that has helped me and reminded me of my worth and how life gives you so much opportunities that you sometimes don't notice because you're filled with negative thoughts and doubts. This book helped me stay grounded and focused on my goal. It's very helpful. Thank you so much to my best friend's mom for this. And then next is Being Happy by Andrew Matthews. This book is the first ever self-help book that I read in my entire life back when I was in grade 7. And until now, whenever I feel down, my down moments has been quite consistent lately. So reading this book really uplifts my mood and my spirit to keep going. It's an easy read book and you can easily understand the tips that this book will give you. And I keep them with me up until now. I keep this with me up until now because I know that this book will help me grow even if I've read this few years back. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tour and you were able to learn something, hopefully. And I'm so happy that I finally did this kind of video. If you want more of this, you can comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.